definitely the favorite thing is her smile. That was sort of what prompted me to make fun of her in the first place.
In our wildest dreams, but here we are, here we are.
What I like most about her is how genuine she is. She's very loyal. She's done a lot for me, gone a lot out of the way to think about what makes me happy, and it's something that I really appreciate about her.
There's nowhere else I'd rather be. Home is wherever you make it.
First time we met was in the ice cream parlor. Her being her ordered, the coconut ice cream.
He didn't even know me, by the way. That's the qualifier, right? And he went, oh my gosh, like, can you be any more Indian than that? And I just turned around at this guy and I'm like, oh my god, like, how racist can you be? Seriously.
It was a joke. Again, it was a joke.
But anyway, I've never forgiven him for it. And I also have not eaten coconut ice cream since.
I've held my breath, but now I'm breathing. Feel my heart, feel my heart beating.
Brian is so incapable of being unhappy. He can have the worst possible day and he will be unhappy about it for a grand total of 5 minutes. I like that he can be the guy I need him to be outside, but when he comes home, he can be like vulnerable. And he's very sweet. He makes me feel very happy all the time. I think everyone needs a person like that in their lives to make big problems seem smaller.
This is home. Home is wherever you make it. Might not be what you expected. Raise your glass and take a moment. Look around you, look around you. See that door, we're running through it. Now's our chance, don't wanna lose it. Raise your glass and take a moment. Now I found you, this is home. This is home. This is home.
Dhivya, past 3 years with you has been a tremendous experience. From the day we met at a dodgy ice cream parlor to this very day I asked you to be my wife. For me, it's been a journey of discovery. Discovering what it means to care for someone, to love someone unconditionally, and to recognize my faults. I'm not a perfect man, but you've always seen the best in me. And for that, you make me want to become a better man. As we stand here today, know that I choose you. I choose you for who you are today. I choose you for who you will be in the future. And so with this ring, I promise to hold your sweaty hands in summer and to warm your cold feet in winter. I love you.
Today we are surrounded by our closest family and friends, about to be legally married. And I too think about the first time we met. A lot has changed since then. Our relationship isn't as wild or exotic as it was 3 years ago. But at the same time, our relationship is kinder, stronger and more forgiving than it was before. And it's all the things that should matter to us in this new phase of life. No words can sufficiently explain what a wonderful man you are. I chose you 3 years ago and I choose you today for the rest of my life. I know I'm no walk in the park, but I promise you, Brian, that as long as I live, no matter where I am in this world, you will always have someone to love you.
I knew very early on that I wanted to marry Brian. When we had our first sort of explosive argument, I got so angry and I just told Brian, I was like, you know what, I can't do this anymore, like we just need to break up. And then Brian just calmed down like that minute. So I knew that if after all of that, he still never suggests breaking up, even when I'm like in my most difficult moment, then I'm pretty sure he's never gonna leave me.
Ever since we started going out, life had a lot more meaning. And just couldn't imagine not spending my days with her.
Hi Brian, I'm really looking forward to us being a proper family. I think we will have a lot of exciting times ahead, and I know that you will never give up on our relationship. And I promise that I will always be there for you, even when it's hardest.
Hey Div, last few years together has been a roller coaster ride. We have had many ups and just as many downs. When things get tough, I hope that, I'll still be able to make you happy. I'll still be able to make you smile. I'm always here for you, and however explosive our fights are, I'll never leave you. I will always hold you tight at the end of the day. Know that we have each other's back, and anything that comes along our way, as long as we're together, it will work out for itself. I love you, and I always will.
There comes a moment when a man meets someone who is going to know and love him for the rest of his life. And that moment happened for Brian, the day he met me. Brian, he doesn't hide his emotions. He doesn't taper them. He doesn't hold them back. And this is how I know that Brian loves you, Dhivya.
Dhivya, I couldn't be happier for you, for the joy you found in this relationship. I love that Brian pushes you to do crazy things that you never thought you could do, or things that I could never make you do.
To all our family members, thank you for bringing us up. Your support every step of the way is much appreciated. Both of us are very, very thankful for all of you in our lives. To my beautiful wife, thank you for being so patient with me, being so supportive. We've been through a lot together, and each experience has made us stronger. I cannot imagine my life without you.
Ever since you came into Brian's life, he's been a different man. He's been happier, his smiles are wider, and his laughter louder. Louder than anyone can bear, actually. You have filled his heart with a joy and contentment in life can only be inspired by true love. But perhaps more importantly than anything else, I have never seen Brian more devoted to a cause than your happiness. And that is why I have no doubt that he will make a wonderful and loving partner, father, son-in-law, and even grandfather one day. Brian, Dhivya, I wish you all the best in your lifetime. A long and happy marriage.
Lots of love to both of you and have a blessed married life.
To my parents, everything I know of love comes from you. I've watched your love for each other grow in its own quiet, old-fashioned but beautiful way. I hope that you'll be proud of my marriage and the family that we will create together. To my in-laws, thank you for welcoming me like your own daughter, and thank you for raising the man of my dreams. And lastly, thank you to dearest Brian for being the light of my life. I jokingly said before our Indian wedding that once we walked around the fire, we would be bound together as husband and wife for 7 lifetimes. And Brian said he didn't know that came as part of the package. I don't know if I can deal with 7 weddings like this one, but if I absolutely had to, you would be the man I would marry all 7 times.